Okay, good evening all. So in this video we are going to see about what is a full stack development. So full stack development is nothing but it is an application where you use to communicate between the client and server and what happens in between the database. So full stack is nothing but it is the database, how the databases are collected and how the databases are gathered and how the communication happens. So we will be seeing in your full stack development totally. So in that way, in your unit 1, we are having the topic of web architecture. So what is web architecture first? So web architecture is nothing but it is a structured communication way to communicate between the client and server. You see, the web architecture is always having a structured way. So it has only the flow of how we can travel from one place to another. You cannot directly jump from here to here. So it passes through each and every step. So it has a structure. So how the components communicate is they communicate over through your internet. So web architecture mostly means everyone are using internet nowadays. So this web architecture is mostly important for your communication. So next is your main components. So as I told, main components, what are they? One is client and one is your database and one is your server. So client, what this client usually does, whatever request we give, so we are the client here and you will be the server. You will be the server or database, whatever it is. So this client, whatever the client requests, so nowadays we open Google, we directly give ChatGPT or we directly give whatever link we need, or such as SNS Courseware or SNS College website. So everything needs a connection. So that will be your client. So in this client you will be connecting to your web browser or mobile app or whatever it is. So you can use it as your client architecture. So next is your server. Your server is nothing but a host application. So suppose I'm in web browser, I want to order. I'm just opening a app and ordering a mobile phone. So the mobile phone, what happens when I'm opening an application? It opens with a page where the rate will be displaying with the lowest rate to highest rate. So after that, it will give on what all platforms which is available. It may be of Amazon, it may be of Flipkart, it may be of any kind of platforms. So in that we pick any one platform, and what I do, I see the features below where the phone where it is given, and I just order it. So how this process is done? So from the web browser, I am just giving the mobile phone search, and then what happens? It searches and gives me the result of Amazon and Flipkart. So from Amazon and Flipkart, how I am getting it? I am getting it from the server side. That is the host application. So from that, what I am doing? I am just ordering in my mobile phone. So that is your database. So in this to Amazon and Flipkart, I am opening and it gives the features below it, and it gives the data, it gives the manufacturing date, everything below the specifications. So everything you get over here is your client, server and database communication. So this is a common web architecture where everything is connected. And next is your basic flow. In this basic flow, what happens? First, we are just moving from the client side. That is, I am moving from my side. So I am the client over here. So I am moving from my client side. And next is your HTTP request. So what is my request? I need my mobile phone as my request. So the next HTTP request is also completed. And next, what I am doing? The server database. What happens when it searches? It will be asking for pay, rate, number of GBs, how many GB you need, or your color requirements, your specifications. It requests according to your specifications rate. So what happens? This will be coming under your server database. So next, what happens? The response. What the response comes? The response over here goes to Amazon and Flipkart. So I am asking the mobile phone, I am asking the specification, you are giving me this. So the next basic flow HTTP response over it. And after that, what happens? It just gives me the output. So the output is nothing but the mobile phone as your output. So this is a base web architecture model where the communication takes place and the flow of taking place with each and every bit. So in the next video, I'll explain you what is HTTP. So thank you.